Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, In the Middle. We're often caught between good and evil. We're doing all we can to walk in our integrity and make godly choices, but there is a battle being raged. The enemy is plotting to tear us down, to overthrow the king on the throne of our heart. We do not have to let the enemy win. We can overcome, as long as we stand strong on our faith. The more the enemy tries to destroy us, the more God will intervene as long as we lean on Him. But today's episode is not about fighting temptation. It is about standing strong when the enemy is out to destroy you because you are doing the right thing. In the book of Esther, there's a story of Mordecai that illustrates my point. Mordecai refused to bow to Haman, an evil man that had manipulated his way into being second in command of the kingdom. In his arrogance, he asked the king to issue a decree that all people must bow to him. Haman came upon Mordecai, and he didn't bow to Haman. They had a discussion about Mordecai's reason. He told Haman he only bowed to his God. Haman was angry because he would not give him the attention that he felt he deserved. The anger festered, and soon Haman decided to build a gallows for Mordecai to be hung on. He thought he would get satisfaction out of seeing Mordecai destroyed. One night while Haman was building a gallows, the king couldn't sleep. He asked that the records of the kingdom business be read. As they were being read, there was a note on how Mordecai had stopped a plot by two doorkeepers to assassinate the king. The next morning, the king questioned what was done for Mordecai as a thank you, and he discovered that nothing was done. The king asked Haman what should be done for a man that he desired to honor. Haman, in his arrogance, thought the king was talking about him, so he told the king the man should be paraded through the street on the king's horse, wearing the king's robe, and the person leading the horse will yell, "This is a man the king desires to honor." Haman wanted to be king. He thirsted for power and to be thought of highly. This is why Mordecai bothered him, because Mordecai reminded him that he was not that important. The king told him to do what he had said for a man named Mordecai. I'm sure Haman wanted to scream. He must have realized at that moment that the king would not allow him to hang Mordecai. Even though Mordecai was honored that day, he was still at risk from the decree to kill all the Jews. Later that evening, the king and Haman went to the banquet given by Queen Esther. She asked the king to give her the power over her people, that they were in danger of being slaughtered. The king asked who plotted to kill her people, and she said, "This evil man Haman." Haman was hung on the gallows he built for Mordecai. Let that sink in for a second. What the enemy plots to do to you and the people he uses to try to destroy you will end up being destroyed the way that they tried to destroy you. Mordecai was saved from the gallows and a decree to kill the Jews. This was because he stood his ground and would not bow down to a man. The lessons to take away from the story of Mordecai is to honor the one true God no matter what happens. Walk in integrity and do the right thing, and God will save you from the plots of the evil one. The next time it feels like the enemy is plotting against you to destroy you, think of Mordecai. Stand strong in your faith, look to God, and bow only to Him. Remember that God will stop the evil plots of the enemy against us if we rely on Him and resist the enemy. We do not have to feel caught in the middle. There is not a plot that the enemy can create that God cannot reverse. He will take care of His people. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.